Hello YouTube, thank you for stopping by. In this video I'm sharing a recipe that I got from my sister-in-law Connie, and it has become one of my favorite make-at-home cookies. I have no idea what they're really called, so I just call them Nutty Ritz and Peanut Butter Chocolate Bombs. There's not much to them, although there are some specific ingredients and a lot of labor involved. You must try these. They are truly worth the time and effort. As always, please click like if you happen to enjoy this video. Please click on subscribe, and if you would like to be notified when I publish future videos, just click on that bell-shaped notify button. Additionally, I'd love to hear from you, so be sure to leave me a comment and please share this video with anyone else you think might enjoy it as well. Alrighty then, let's get started. I'll be sure to post the recipe in the comments area, but let's go over it a bit. You will probably want a double boiler, as it makes keeping the chocolate at a good working temperature that much easier. A silicone mat and a tray will also be of benefit, and as far as ingredients are concerned, what I recommend are the following. Ritz crackers are the best. Get the big box. Crunchy peanut butter. My sister-in-law recommends Skippy, which is sweeter, but when making cookies for myself, I prefer to use Laura Scudder's All Natural, as it has no added sugar. Make sure the peanut butter is at room temp before you use it, and make sure that it's been stirred and mixed well to distribute and incorporate the peanuts and oils evenly. Slivered almonds, which you're going to need to toast lightly. Pretzel salt. Now trust me on this. I've tried table salt, kosher salt, large flake salt, margarita salt, but pretzel salt is the way to go. And just FYI, I ended up having to buy this pretzel salt online. Last but not least is chocolate almond bark candy coating. The name of this is a bit misleading, as there are actually no almonds in it at all. I buy this at Walmart now. I've tried using various types of true chocolate, tempered even, but this almond bark stuff really yields the best results. You want to start by getting water into your double boiler and get it going at a low simmer. We want to melt the chocolate, not burn it. Next, although totally optional, using toasted slivered almonds as a garnish really bumps up the presentation and the enjoyment factor of these cookies. So get some slivered almonds toasting in a pan, stirring constantly until you can smell the oils of the almond splinters and see them start to turn golden. Once nicely toasted, remove the almonds from the pan immediately to avoid burning them, and use a glass or ceramic plate, not a plastic one, to help them cool down. We want these at room temperature later and not hot. Once you have a low simmer, break up the almond bark into chunks and drop them into the double boiler to get them melting. Stir occasionally and lower the heat if necessary to prevent the almond bark from burning. While the almond bark is melting, go ahead and set up a tray with a silicone mat and a bunch of unbroken Ritz crackers upside down. Take a moment to stir the almond bark and adjust the temperature if necessary. Then take about a heaping teaspoon of peanut butter and deposit it on each of the inverted Ritz crackers. Check and stir your almond bark again. We're going to be needing it pretty soon. Place another Ritz cracker on top of the peanut butter, right side up this time, to make a sandwich cookie. Do not push down hard. You might break the cracker. I find that giving the top cracker a little rotating motion as I put it on top of the peanut butter helps even it out. Now comes the fun part, dipping. I was almost done with the entire batch of cookies when I realized I hadn't taken a picture for this step, hence the look of the bowl. It's not exactly the cleanest process. Anyways, I find that putting some of the melted almond bark coating into a cereal bowl and then placing one cookie at a time into the almond bark, rotating it around and flipping it over using a couple of forks works best for me. Now, I've tried dipping them directly into the double boiler. That didn't work too well. Neither did using a large soup bowl or flat plates. So yeah, a cereal bowl works best for me. And I take enough almond bark to do about 3 cookies before needing to get more from the double boiler, which is keeping the rest of the melted coating at a good working temperature. Once the cookie is coated well, and you want to make sure that it is completely covered so that no peanut butter can leak out from the sides, go ahead and place it on the silicone mat and give it a pinch of pretzel salt and a few toasted almond slivers. It is very important to do this immediately and before the coating hardens. If you have somebody available to assist with this step, one person can dip and coat the cookies, and the other person can do the pretzel salt and almonds. It basically cuts your time in half. Although the pretzel salt and the toasted slivered almonds are optional, I really think that they add a lot to the finished product and are worth the extra time and effort. The almonds on top also serve to let people know that there are nuts in these cookies, just in case they have nut allergies. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, once the tray is complete, set the entire tray into the refrigerator for about an hour or so. Then peel the cookies off the silicone mat and store them in an airtight container in the fridge until time to serve. If you happen to have any leftover almond bark coating, just pour it out onto a silicone mat before it cools off and place it into the fridge. Once it's hardened, peel it off and put it into a zip-top bag for the next time, and just melt it again to use with the next batch. We make these for parties, but also just for ourselves, and we will eat a couple at night as a TV movie snack. They're great. Again, these are a true labor of love, but really worth the effort. Enjoy. Okay, I guess that's it for this video. Remember, please click like if you happened to enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, I'd really appreciate it if you would please click on subscribe. And if you would like to be notified when I publish future videos, just click on that bell-shaped notify button. Additionally, I'd love to hear from you, so be sure to leave me a comment and please share this video with anyone else you think might enjoy it as well. Bye for now.